What is good, YouTube fam? We are back with another video. We are in the lab, if you can't see Bob in the back. But I'm gonna let you guys know right now, we are not in here for an upgrade. It's not that type of video here. So I'm gonna let you guys know right off the bat, we ain't got no upgrades, but Houston, we do have a problem. And that problem is that we need to bleed our brakes. So we're gonna get that happening. Give me a few minutes. I'm gonna get everything set up. I'm gonna show you guys how to bleed these brakes because if you haven't seen my last video with all that upgraded power that we got from the new GEAUX 72 volt battery, we gotta have some stopping power too. So without having any stopping power, that's gonna be an issue. So let me get this set up for you guys and for myself, and we're gonna check back with y'all in a minute. So we're gonna see y'all then. All right, folks, we back at the bike. I just wanted to show you guys what I mean by needing to bleed the brakes. Somehow my brake line, my rear brake line got some air in it somehow. I'm thinking this when I turned the bike upside down to do the base plate for the GEAUX battery. But with that said, it was a little bit of fluid here when I flipped the bike back right side up. So when I noticed it, I didn't know where it was coming from. It leaked out from somewhere. Maybe here where there's a loose gasket, I'll check it. Maybe there, I don't know. But what I mean by bleeding the brakes is your brake is supposed to activate probably about right there. Start activating right there, you know, about right there. Well, if you watch this one, it goes all the way down to the knucks, and you never want your your lever to go all the way to your knuckles like this. That's not what you ever want. If you look at my front brake, it's a lot better. It grabs right there. Boom, boom. That's almost perfect. Exactly how you want it. This doggone thing is struggling, guys, and that's the rear. That's your wheelie brake. So we got to get that fixed. So we're gonna break out this little kit, see what's all in it, see what we need to use out of it, and we'll check back with y'all when we get there. So we're gonna see it in a minute. Let's go. All right, ladies and gents, we are back. You're getting exclusive footage of the inside of the motovlog room. Yeah, here we are. So I just wanted to give you a quick look at the kit. Honestly, a cheap $20 Amazon kit for the brake bleeding, but it looks like it has everything you need in it. So we will be using these hoses with this cup and this plunger here. These are quintessential for the way that I like to bleed my brakes. I don't know, everybody else has their own little way, it seems, to bleed brakes, but I like to use the cup and the plunger. Some people like to use both syringes on each end. You'll see what I'm saying when we get started. But in this bag, you got your little fittings. You got your clips for your shut off on your hoses. You also have your spacers here for your pads. If you're changing your pads, take your pads out, put this in. It'll hold the it'll compress the calipers. Pretty cool little thing there. You also even have a couple little tools. You have a wrench, and it looks like an Allen, and even gloves. So pretty sweet little kit. Couple vials of mineral oil. So that should be all we need. I'll probably use both of them, maybe one, but I'll probably use both. So let's go get it set up outside, and we're gonna check back in with y'all when we get it done. So we'll see what we got. Okay, folks, we are back, and I think I got everything set up to go ahead and do the bleed. So now I just want to let you guys, I'll show you what all you will probably need. You're gonna need to use your syringe with this fitting on the end. That's gonna be for your caliper down here. There's a set screw right there, if you see it, that this fitting screws into. So you're gonna need that. I've also taken off the master cylinder here and the little plug, little screw plug that they have in there. And I just wanted to show you guys on that plug there is, let's see if we can zoom in, there is a little rubber, almost like rubber washer, gasket, whatever you want to call it. Make sure you do not lose that, because that's what seals the cylinder here. So anyway, let me get everything set up, put in place, and then we'll go ahead with the bleed, and I'll show you guys how I do my bleed. It's you know, pretty similar to everyone else's, but like I said earlier, everybody kind of does their own little thing. So let me get it set up and we'll show you guys in a minute. Okay guys, I wanted to show you the most important part of this bleed is this little funnel cup here. This thing is so useful, guys. You just got to make sure you put this little fitting on the end. It comes off like that, but the fitting here screws into your master cylinder up here. So I'll show you guys how that works right now. Let me get it put back on. And it's very simple. It screws in right here, just like so. Once you get it screwed down in there, get it in there pretty good, pretty tight. You use this plunger here to create your vacuum, and that's what creates your vacuum all the way through. So I thought that was an important part to show you guys, because you know, some people like to use the dual syringes and push the fluid back and forth. I don't really do that. I'll just push a fresh line of fluid through, up through the cup, dump it, and then do it again. Make sure there's no air bubbles in there. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and do right now, and we'll check back with you guys whenever we get done. Okay, ladies and gents, we have it set up. We have the funnel with the plunger set up here. We also have our syringe with our mineral oil set up right here. Got it screwed into the caliper. I like to set a rag up right there because you do not want to get any mineral oil on your brake rotor. That would be a problemo. So now what you do pretty much is you pull your plunger here, boom, and then you move on down to your syringe and you start slowly pushing that fluid in. And as you can see, fill that cup up just like this, watch. Just like that. So we're gonna finish doing that. We're gonna get all these air bubbles out. We're gonna check back with y'all when we get them in it. See you in a few. Okay guys, as you can see, we have ran 1.5 syringes through the line. I'm pretty sure we got all the air bubbles out. So now we are going to take this funnel off, dump it, and we're gonna plug everything back up. So we plugged back up the caliper here, got it sewed up and finished. So now all we gotta do is unscrew this cap here. And once you unscrew the cap, I like to put a couple dabs of mineral oil in this little hole. That way it'll make sure you have no air coming in whatsoever. So we're gonna go ahead and get that taken care of, and then we'll check it and see where we're at. So check with y'all in a minute. Okay, ladies and gents, here we are with the finished product. We got the brake, well, the rear brakes bled, and let's show you what it looks like now. Oh, it grabs right where I want it to. Look at that. Look how much better that is than what it was. If you remember, I was going all the way down to my knuckles. Look at this. That's what you want. So with all that being said, again, I want to thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you. All of the support. I really appreciate all of the interaction, likes, comments, subscriptions, all that jazz. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I really mean that. And with that being said, we're gonna catch y'all in the next one. So, that's all, folks. See y'all in the next one. Peace.